So, all right. So,
Who maintains conversation flow? So once you've gotten past the introduction, the hey, how are you doing, the sup, what's good, the yo, hey bruh, all of the other craziness when you introduce yourself on the app, because how you introduce yourself to me is exactly how I'm going to treat you. That's just my opinion.
again, but like literally, that can be its own topic.
It can be, but all of these can be its own topic. We're just going over the generalization of
But
app
you're
etiquette.
not being appreciative of the variables. It's
That's
variables.
what you're here for.
There's levels to this shit.
Okay, well, you go a little deeper. I'm gonna stay right here.
Shallow asses. It's always the dark skin ones I want to judge people.
Well, yeah,
Black.
hate his ass.
I love all black people, clearly. I
Him and
don't.
Raven Simone are twins.
And, only way I want to be twin with that bitch is her bank account.
Oh, trust me, I know. I just need a check. Oh, but I forgot she don't hire Tyrells.
She may hire Antonio, so.
Back to my sidetrack. We keep getting sidetracked. We always get these
Sidetrack.
damn sidetrack. Okay, who maintains conversation flow? So once you've introduced yourself and you have a conversation going, I personally have been introduced to somebody, and it's come in the form of sub or even how are you doing. Once you say I'm well, I don't feel like that's my initiation to continue the conversation. You started the conversation, so I feel like you should be able to keep the conversation going. That's the whole point of having a conversation. Ask me a question, something to intrigue me past how are you doing and answering your question. Um, Most people don't understand that there's a flow to the conversation. What were you gonna say? I'm listening.
There is a flow to the conversation,
Hmm.
but it's whoever to get your point, to get to the meat of your point, would you like to get to the meat of things?
Yeah,
Yeah, you like to get to the meat of
yeah,
things,
yeah.
to the meat of it.
Get to your damn point. This one right here, I'm gonna kick his ass off the show. You are off the island.
Bitch, how you gonna replace me? My name's on the screen.
That's
No,
all right.
don't always spell the EO, and you make that change in the I, they gonna notice.
That's all right.
So like I was saying,
I'm gonna get me another light skinned person to sit next to.
bitch, I'll kill you dead.
With
Bitch, I'll be Angela Bassett so quick.
your cigarette.
Bitch, you got them in the bag. And I carry a lighter on me. And I got alcohol, so I got all the things I need to light your ass up.
Just don't set my shit on fire.
The whole
Tell me to come
goddamn
and get it first. Don't set it on
I'm gonna come and
fire.
get it as soon as you pull up. I'm setting shit on fire so you can see it burn. Ooh, that was evil. But the flow is established by both parties
It is, but if you initiate a conversation with somebody, it is your job
to
to
try.
keep to try to keep it going. You don't have to keep it going because sometimes people just don't know how to have a conversation. But it's when you initiate a conversation, like when you walk up to somebody, it's almost like you are walking up to somebody on an app. So when you walk up to somebody, you don't walk up to somebody and say, "What's up?" and then close your mouth the entire conversation and expect that person to go into, "Oh, my favorite color is, and my favorite food is, and I like to do this, and I like to do that." And if somebody do that and you walk up to them and all you're saying is "What's up?" run.
No, I mean, if somebody walks up to you and says, "Sup," and you're like, just chilling, and it is your job for the first two, three questions.
Right,
Just about that's really about it. So
right, right.
two, three questions to
But
try
that's
to.
something to at least keep the conversation going.
Yeah, but in app world, it's harder though, because in app world, it's it's all physical. It's all based off of what somebody sees. No one says unless they have like the person who is getting hit up has a profile that says, I like to go kayaking in the islands during summer, and then the person says, oh, I recently went. Hey, how are you?
Right, you gotta have something to talk about.
Right, but again, it's not just the person who hit you up though, because you get two. Basically, it's like, well, I said two, but I was trying to give the benefit of doubt adding the three. It's two, maybe three chances before you strike the fuck out and know that there's no real conversation and nobody holds any party of trying to make it work.
Right.
Because you're like, if you approach, you follow through.
I'm all about follow through, but I guess that's because of how my personality is. I don't expect somebody to assume anything about me or to think that because of, even if I introduce myself to them, hey, how are you doing, that I'm the most intelligent person in the world, because I can be a complete idiot at sometimes.
What do you do when the person who initiates the greeting or the conversation can't hold the conversation themselves?
Then you ask them, that's when you come to the point where I've been, what did you hit me up for? Because you're wasting my fucking time.
I mean, but that leads into the point of why they hit you up, the interest of the whole matter.
Right, which leads us to the next subject,
You're so
expressing
funny.
an interest.
You're funny. You gotta look up at the boy after your eyes. Look down
Well,
and
shit.
read
Expressing an
it.
interest. So once you've gotten past the introduction, the semi conversation, then you got to express an interest. What are you interested in? And if you don't,
You have to build up to that.
but that's built on conversation.
It is built on conversation, but you are so like
No, no, no,
no, no,
no.
no, no,
Because
no, no, no.
I'm not. What's up? Let's fuck.
No,
I'm
you
what's
are.
no, no,
You
no.
take niggas by the balls and hello, I got your balls in your hand, so make
Yeah.
it quick and make it important. It's like
Snatch them off.
right. It's like hello, sir. Okay, so while you sitting here trying to play with my games with me, you
Yeah.
want to fuck, you want to date, you want
Okay,
to
so
talk.
what?
That literally.
No, if somebody introduces themselves to me, I always say, okay, maybe this will be some good conversation.
On the app?
Oh yeah, for what? Because when you express an interest, it depends on what you're interested in. When you hit somebody up,
He's lying.
I'm not.
Because you see my like bitch go and keep on with the stories. Look,
Anyway,
I'm so interested.
I just said what I had to say, because when you hit somebody up, I know if I hit somebody up, I know what I'm hitting them up for. You definitely
Okay.
have a physical attraction to somebody. So if you're physically attracted to somebody, and depending on the time of day
Or night.
or night,
We do booty calls around here.
depending on the time of day or night, I'm a human being, and I don't know any human being, male or female, gay or straight, that does not get sexually aroused or horny, as we all call it.
I do.
Right, I do too.
The Mormons and the Catholic priests. And
No, because they do too.
well,
And I can go a whole
the
lot
nuns.
deeper, but I'm not going to go there right now. That's a whole nother subject.
I believe in them. I believe in your own.
I believe in that too. It takes a lot of mind power, and sometimes that mind power ain't strong enough, and you got to get your rocks off.
He got a big ass head, so he should have a lot of mind power. See that shit? Mind power. You might be hypnotized.
Yes.
Those frontal lobes, the whole magic power. This right here is all of it stored. So, if you would hit somebody up, I love you.
Get the hell off me.
So, if you would hit somebody up, what would your routine be as far as saying, and for the subjects we covered so far, introduction, maintaining conversation,
And expressing interest.
expressing interest, like how, and would you go?
See,
hold on, hold on.
Mhm.
Would you go? Hi, my name is. Yo, what's up? No, you don't do sup. We go. Hey, how are you? I would like to smash because I think you're cute, and then try to establish conversation, or you go, hey, what's up? Da da da, and here's my point. Like, how? What's your approach? Since, of course, what's your take on proper etiquette? We're gonna do this start to finish.
Okay, so it just depends on what I'm hitting them up for. Again, and when I hit somebody up, number one, it has to be a physical attraction. I have to be attracted about something to your physical features, what I can see.
Of course.
And then me personally, I do read. So whatever you got on your app, I'm going to read your app. Yeah, my library is always open.
Shady bitches.